Hi Virgos, I'm Nick. This is my channel, Nick Loves. This is going to be your love reading for July of 2019. I hope you guys are doing well. Before I get started, I want you guys to relax, put yourself in a meditative state. July is definitely not going to be easy. Let's keep it raw, let's keep it real. So right now, I want you to just quiet your mind, quiet your whole space around you, and you know what time it is. It's spritz time, okay? Because I feel like we're really gonna need this, especially for July. Get some water, get some tea, coffee, whatever it is that floats your boat to help you relax, get away from people and noise. Hopefully you're in a quiet space, and start working on your breathing right now. And what I want you to do, I know you're probably like, this is cheesy, but just do it. I promise it's gonna help. Take a few deep breaths in, deep breath inhale, exhale, keep doing it. And as you're breathing in, taking in all the stuff that you have built up inside, and once you exhale, release all of it, okay? So as you inhale, you're breathing in all the stuff that you have built up inside, the pain, the heartache, anxiety, depression, anything that doesn't serve you, that brings you down, that makes you heavy, release that as you exhale, okay? So if you're feeling sad right now, okay, I'm sad, I know, release it, I let it go, okay? So just keep that in mind. And I want you now to close your eyes. And as I spritz you, I want you to imagine all the things I'm saying out loud to you coming into your life, and you feeling it, experiencing it as if it's happening right now, okay? Whatever that means for you, imagining it and put yourself in those shoes and what it would feel like, okay? It'll make it that much likely to happen. All right, and this is gonna be organic rose water I've infused with my love and essence, so I want to bring that energy onto you. So imagine all the things I'm saying as I'm saying it out loud, okay? So for all my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females, let's please bring them love, healing, confidence, happiness, abundance, and make all their wishes come true. Can you smell the roses? Ah, it smells beautiful. If you can't, just imagine it. And you know, hopefully that'll help us set the mood, set the vibe, raise your vibration if you're not feeling good, or for whatever, this can help prepare us, okay? So I don't want you to be alarmed. I just want you to be prepared and send you that good energy to help you push you through July, okay? So these are general, so it may not resonate with every single person. So if it doesn't fit your situation, please do not force it. Just carry on with your day. This does apply to both men and women. Whether you like men, women, both, doesn't matter. Whether you're single, in a relationship, situationship, married, divorced, etc. I'm here to help you out, because it's all about energies. It's not really about your title and what's going on, just about the feelings, okay? And I will have the link to the extended reading linked below. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is a piece of Pisces. Sometimes I post like free readings, keep you up to date, etc., all that fun stuff. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. So let's start off with an oracle card, since we are in Cancer season. This is the, I think, Mermaid Oracle, something like that. They're really big, hard to shuffle, but let's see. What does Virgo have in store for July of 2019 in regards to love? Let's please send them love, peace, happiness, healing, all good things that they need. What messages do we have for them? What do they need to know right now for July? For all my Virgos, Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. Okay, so you got card number 45, or you could add 4 plus 5 is 9. Your mama, or something like that. But what's really sticking out to me is like mama, or like something with mom. Maybe some of you need to connect with your mom or call your mom. You've had some kind of issue with a mother, I can't speak, with a mother. And it says, wander, voyage, crossing deep waters, pilgrimage, journey of the soul. Okay, I'll hold it up for you so you could kind of see what you feel when you see it. It's a mermaid. She's on a little boat. She's trying to touch the dolphin. She seems sad to me, right? She seems really sad. Almost like she's kind of left what used to be, kind of left something in behind her, and is now going towards something else. A wander voyage. Some of you are going to, it literally says crossing deep waters, and that's probably what it's going to feel like for July for most of you. You're crossing these deep waters, heavy emotions, trials, tribulations, things that are gonna, you know, kind of test you and push you. You're gonna have to really walk your way through that and row the boat, okay? It's not gonna be an easy little like floating ride. You're gonna have to really go through it, and but it's gonna be a journey to help your soul. This is all for your highest purpose. This is opening your heart chakra, bringing out all the emotions, and it's gonna be really important for you to get through it, and make sure you're doing it in a high vibrational way, because it's gonna direct how your life goes in the next 6 months following up to the new year of 2020. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. And in order to save time, I did already pre-shuffle and meditate on your energy and laid out the cards for you. So I'll show them to you right now, and then we'll go over them, okay? So on this end here, but if you're a cross watcher, just pick a side. It can work vice versa. But I feel this is for Virgo. So let's start here. So we have the 7 of Wands, the Devil card, the Empress in reverse. Okay, and then the overall emotion for you, or for whoever's on this side, is loving. Okay, and then on this side here, we have the 7 of Pentacles, the Tower card, and the Chariot in reverse. Okay, and then the overall emotion is longing. Okay, and then the mutual emotion you guys are both sharing is creative. Okay, so a lot of 7s here on the ground, actually 3 times, 777. So this is all about, you're gonna really need to use your intuition and follow that gut instinct, follow your inner voice, follow your higher self, not your lower self. Okay, and it's going to be really important for you to do that. These situations are leading you towards your spiritual path. They're helping you in your spiritual journey to grow stronger, to grow wiser, and it's going to be just I think month is going to really be like a testing, like the universe testing you and watching to see how you react, how you go about things. Do you do it in a mature manner? Are you being true to yourself? Are you being the bigger person, or are you going back to old thoughts and patterns? Okay, so overall, what I'm feeling, like I felt at the beginning, that it's gonna be a really not an easy month. Okay, so let's just keep it real. I don't want to mislead you or anything, but I want you to be aware of it, just so you know and you can be prepared. Okay, I think you are dealing with someone, or both people are kind of fed up. You guys are both tired. I think you've already been having some issues, and I think both people have already kind of done what they feel is the best, or they've already been doing a lot. Maybe the other person hasn't been doing a lot, but they feel like they have. And you guys are both kind of fed up. You're both frustrated. You're both disappointed. Like, why is this not working out? Why does it feel like one person may feel like they're doing more, and the other person feels like, I've already done this and I don't see any results. And that's where the problems and the fears start kicking in. It starts diving into your emotions, your thoughts, and then it starts getting in their emotions and thoughts, and then it kind of forms into this big bubble, and it's affecting the whole relationship. Okay, so first it's like one person, then the other person, then it's like the whole relationship. And at the center here for both of you is this like dark energy, this darkness. And I feel like you both are going to be tempted. More so, one person is going to be tempted to kind of go back to old thought patterns, go back to their old self, to old ways that maybe are not so great, and be tempted to be like, you know what, screw this, I'm giving up on love, and I'm just gonna be a player, I'm just gonna like, do what I want to do. And I do see some of you, or both of you, could be having issues with a mother or a mother figure, someone who's like a mom in your life, and it's going to be important to make sure to heal that, and don't let it go so far, because it can be really damaging in the upcoming months and in the future. Okay, and I just feel like love is kind of being attacked. Like, you're gonna feel like your love life is being attacked, and it's like you have to fight for it, and you might get tired of fighting for it. You may feel like, you know what, screw love, I'm tired of trying to make this work and it never works out for me, blah 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 blah. And that's all those thoughts that you're having are low vibrational thoughts that you shouldn't be having. You're being tested to see if you can make it through this, if you're gonna go back to your old ways, vice versa, okay? But let's see, so let's break it down. On this side here, we have the Seven of Wands, like we saw, the Devil card, and the Empress in reverse. Okay, so like I said, whoever is here, one person, you may be feeling like you're tired, you're done with this, you're frustrated, you've done so much, and you feel like it's never ending. Like, when am I gonna see growth? 7 to 8. 8 is all about growth, expansion, strength, and you're not getting there. You're like, I feel like I'm almost there, but it's like I'm not there. I'm not there as well. You've been putting so much passion, so much effort, so much into this, and not getting anything in return, or it's not working out. You're fed up, okay? And I think because of this, you may be tempted to, okay, you know what I'm seeing in the image is like someone's really, you know, they're fed up, they're mad, they had a bad day at work, maybe customers, clients, whatever pissed you off, and then you get in a fight with your partner, your loved one, right? And then they're like, oh my gosh, why are you always mad, blah blah, and then you may be like, you don't understand, like, work is stressful, this and this, and so they add fuel to the fire, and you guys have an argument, whatever, and you're like, you know what, I need to get out, I need to get some fresh air. And like, you go, let's say you go to a restaurant, you go to a bar, and you just sit there and you get a drink, and maybe usually you don't drink that much, or you know, you just have 1 or 2 and that's it. But this time you're so fed up, you're so upset that you have a few too many drinks, right? And then you know, I feel like you start to get that high, right? Feeling a little bit better, even though you're still pissed off. And you're like, oh, okay, it feels nice, like, it feels good, like, this is relaxing me. And you start to think back. Let's say maybe you're a recovering alcoholic, or maybe you used to do a lot of drugs and alcohol in your past, and you gave it up, blah blah blah. I'm just giving an example, okay? It's not for everyone. And then you're like, oh, you know what, I forgot how good this feels, I forgot how good this feels. And then you start, you know, you see like a cutie at the corner or something, and they're looking at you, and you're looking at them, and you're like, well, you know what, I don't know if it's gonna work out with this one at home, so, you know, maybe I'll just talk to them. And then, so you go through, you're kind of spiraling down a bit, you're already, you know, intoxicated, whatever, and then you start talking to someone, flirting with them, and it's like this whole thing, this is a whole ball, it's like rolling down a hill and going down, faster. And you don't want to go down that road, okay? Even if it feels good, it makes you feel good, it's a momentary high. When it's done and over, you have to face reality, right? So, I mean, I totally understand if you need to release stress and you're like, you know what, I've just been so fed up, Nick, like, I can't take this anymore, I need a break, like, I just need something to relax my mind and make me not think about it, like, I just need to smoke weed or whatever, like, and I just think this is telling you to be careful, because I feel like you're going to be tempted to go back to old thought patterns, old ways, things that were not so good, that you know you shouldn't be doing, that you're not proud of, and that most people wouldn't be proud of you to do. And like an escape, might find a way to escape somehow, but don't do this. And I've been seeing the Devil card come up for a lot of readings, so I feel like this is like Capricorn energy, a lot of heavy Saturn being emphasized here. And karma, it's going to be really important for you to not do anything that you know you shouldn't do, because karma is watching, Saturn is watching, and everything that you do this month, just be careful, because all those things may backfire, okay? So just keep that in mind. Even if you're tempted, if you're like, fuck it, like, screw this, I'm just gonna do it, don't do that. Just take a few deep breaths, like, think about it, get your mind right. Don't do anything out of like in the moment, okay? Just kind of like, you know what, let me just think about it, like let me just sit on it, let me eat my food, and then I'll think if it's logical to do, okay? Because like I just feel like this month you're not going to be very logical. Your logic is like going out the roof, and it's all emotions that you're not going to be able to really be able to grasp hold of, and you're gonna be all over the place, like in deep waters, okay? Like think of it when you're diving deep in the ocean and like you are just like, you know, like you have nowhere, it's like water's everywhere, where do I go? I don't know, you know? And so be careful, because you might be tempted, and it's gonna be tough. You're gonna be having some dark thoughts, and at those moments it's gonna be important for you to not let them get the best of you. As soon as you get a dark thought, or as soon as you get a negative thought, or something like, oh, I should do this, or like, oh, screw this, or anything negative, snap out of it. Teach yourself to snap out of it. Like, no, Nick told me I need to snap out of this. Like, I'm not gonna think like this. I'm happy, I'm alive, I'm healthy, I need to show gratitude. Like, let me go do something that makes me happy. Let me go do something that raises my vibration right away. Like, let me go hear a happy song that I love, you know? Like, snap yourself out of it as soon as you gotta catch yourself, okay? Because if not, it's gonna be really hard to get out of it once you're in that down roll spiral, okay? And with the Empress in reverse, some of you, very few of you, I need to say this, just very few of you, some of you could have a miscarriage, or someone is gonna find out that they're not fertile, or they're not able to have children, or someone around you. And I'm sorry if that's the case. Hopefully it's not for any of you watching, but I do see that for some people. But at the same time here, let's say when you're tempted to do stuff that you don't want to do, it can really affect the future. So be careful what actions you take this month, and don't neglect yourself, because I feel like some of you are gonna neglect yourself and not take good care of yourself. When you see the Empress energy, right, people think, oh, beauty, Venus, love, just someone who just shines bright. It's a creator, a mother. And like in the reverse, I feel like someone's not taking care of yourself. They're not loving themselves, or not doing the things that they should do. This could also indicate someone's being promiscuous and being self-centered, not doing the right things for themselves, and knowing what they should do and they're not doing, and neglecting their true self. So I'm gonna turn this upright to change the energy, okay? But I really think that you guys need to, and again, this is not like you, like I'm not trying to poke jabs at you. This is just the energy that's going to be really intense. So you're going to be really tempted to act out in a way that you're not supposed to, or that you're not really like usually. And then with your loving card here, this is your overall emotion. So this is good because you overall are loving, okay? You want love, you feel love, and you just want to express that love. But because love right now is not going well, you're going to be tempted to act out irrationally, or do something to sabotage it. And right now it's going to be important for you to just do things with love and nothing else. Make sure you're practicing self-love and not harming yourself in any way. Whether it's physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Feed yourself good thoughts, good patterns. Don't collect bad karma, because it's gonna be coming back to you, and I don't want that happening to you. So just be careful, okay? But let's move on to this person. So we have here the Seven of Pentacles, right? Like we saw earlier, the Tower card, and the Chariot in reverse. Okay, so again, this other person, they're not as like frustrated as you are. Like you're really frustrated and angry and upset and just feeling like you've done so much. And I feel like this person's already at the point where they're disappointed. They're just like what next? What's next? I don't know what's next. And and they also are not using their intuition and will need to be using their intuition. With the Tower card, this could also indicate maybe this person's a Scorpio or Cancer, but if not, it's just the energies. But whatever you decide to do or not to do is gonna cause or add fuel to this Tower moment. Well, the Tower moment comes in, this is something inevitable, this is something you don't have control over, it's gonna happen regardless. So it's gonna be important for you. This is both of your middle cards. It's a lot of dark, these are really dark cards, right? It's gonna be important for you to stay grounded, to not act out, do anything you shouldn't do that you wouldn't be proud of, because something's coming in, and there's a big thing that's going to happen between the two of you that's going to shake you guys up. And I'm seeing, well, the image is not important, I don't want to say that, but please be careful if you guys like argue, or I think there might be like an argument or something, but if you guys argue or are feeling very emotionally like not okay, you know, when you argue with someone, you're so angry, your like body starts shaking. Don't do anything in that moment. Don't go out and drive somewhere. Don't even drive, because that's gonna be dangerous. Just relax, you know, take a few deep breaths, just get away from them, take a walk or something, but don't like drive off fast and do anything crazy like that, because something bad could happen. And I would hate for that to happen out of like anger. And there's this attachment that you guys have together, I think, or one person has to the other, that's has to be released, or has to be reformed, transformed. And this, whatever this Tower moment is for you guys, is gonna cause transformation in both of your lives, a lot in their lives as well, but for both of you. And them as well, with the Chariot in reverse, and you have the Empress in reverse, right? So I feel both of you are not acting in your highest vibration. Both of you are going to be tempted to neglect yourself, to be stagnant and not move forward. Again, this is both like a lot of mothering, caring, loving energies here, and both of you are not, you have that in you, okay? Just because it's in reverse doesn't mean it's not there. You both love and care for each other, you have that there, but right now you're not acting in that way, okay? Or you won't want to act in that way. And so yeah, Cancer season is really gonna have this person like up. It's going to really affect them, but it's also going to affect you. Again, if you guys are not, or if whoever's here may have had a falling out with a mother as well, or needs to reconnect with their mother, because that's something that's a like deep rooted issue within them, like in their childhood or trauma or something like that, or vice versa. And when we don't have good relationships with our parents or people, you know, important people in our life or family, that affects our romantic relationships as well, whether you believe it or not. Subconsciously, it really does. And sometimes we repeat old patterns, or we repeat mistakes from our parents or our past, or whoever, you know, raised us. We repeat those same mistakes that we didn't want to do, that we saw, if we don't heal those things and acknowledge them, okay? Their overall emotion here is longing. Yours was loving. So deep down inside, you guys both love each other, and they are missing you. They're gonna be missing you, missing whatever it was. And I don't know if it's not gonna be the same. When the Tower card comes in, it's coming to shake something up, because you guys weren't doing something. And the Tower card sometimes comes in when someone isn't doing what they have to do, and so they're like, well, this is gonna happen because now I see that I have to come, the universe has to come in and break it apart or do something to transform it. So whatever happens with the two of you, it's never gonna be the same. It doesn't mean that it's gonna be bad. Maybe it'll lead to something good, but it's never gonna be the same. So it could transform into something better, or it can transform completely like something else. Okay, So they're missing you, and they're going to be missing whatever was in the beginning. I feel like maybe feeling nostalgic. You may also be feeling nostalgic and reminiscing of the past, or when life was easy, when it was simple, when you didn't have to deal with all this. And both of you are going to be feeling creative, okay? And when I'm seeing this card, I'm feeling like it's gonna be helpful for you to put in any emotions or anything you're feeling into some kind of hobby, or into express it somehow. Write, draw, sing, dance. Do that in a way where you can release that heaviness, and you don't keep it inside, okay? And at the same time, creative for both of you. Whatever you're going through, don't use those energies for bad. Don't use it to create, you know, act in a way that's sneaky, manipulative, promiscuous, or just because you're angry at someone, or don't seek revenge just because you're angry at someone and want to, you know, get back at them or hurt them. Don't try to go mess around and, you know, meet someone or have a one-night stand or do something like that, because that's not good energy, and you're bringing someone else into that, and it's not their fault that you're feeling like that, and you may, you know, hurt an innocent person. And you don't want to do that. It's not going to actually make you feel better in the long run. I promise you. You may momentarily maybe, but really it's not going to make you feel better. It's probably going to make you feel worse later. So don't do something that you'll regret later, and really think about your actions, okay? And I also need to say, yeah, just, you know, love is not the problem here, you guys. Sometimes people, I always see in the comments, and sometimes people are like, oh, love is just not for me. Love always treats me badly. Love is this. Love is not the problem, you guys. Love is love. Love is like the highest energy vibration ever. What the problem is people. People don't know how to love sometimes. They misuse love. They use love to hurt people, and they don't know how to love truly. So love is not the problem. It's just people and their energies and their hearts. Love is the purest thing of all, but if the person isn't using it in a right way, that's when people make love seem like the bad guy, and it's really not the bad guy. And in this situation, there's going to be a lot of healing that needs to take place, a lot of transformations, probably some not so good energies, heaviness going to need to be taken out. But just push through it, you guys. I know it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy, but push through it. Keep swimming in those waters. Just kind of go through it. Don't drown. Don't let yourself drown, and don't throw yourself in the water when you don't know how to swim, okay? And just make sure you're loving yourself, treating yourself well. And even if someone hurts you, you must always send them good energy. Whatever they did, be like, okay, I acknowledge what they did. I know I'm a good person. I wish them all the best, you know, whatever it be, but I'm not going to send them any bad energy, because any bad energy you send out or anything you do that's not good is always going to come back to you, and you don't want that. Saturn, Capricorn energy is watching you. Please be careful what karma you're collecting, okay? So I know this wasn't like the lightest, giddy, you know, most loving reading, but gotta keep it real, gotta keep it raw. This is what I'm really feeling and seeing here. So hopefully now you can kind of be aware of it and just be careful. So it's so a lot of this you can kind of diminish the level of how bad it can be, or so that way it won't maybe be as intense for you. You can kind of move through the energies a little bit better than most other people, okay? So in the extended reading, we'll dive in deep a little bit further. I'll find out more about this person, how they're thinking and feeling about you, what they want you to know that you don't know, what the near future holds for you guys, and then we'll clarify a little bit the Tower card here, what this is and what's going to happen. Okay, like I said, this person could be a water sign, Cancer or Scorpio. Maybe another earth sign, but you know, it's just the energies. Could be really any sign, you guys. But we'll dive in deeper in the extended reading, okay? So if you want, you can follow me there. If not, thank you so much for watching. Please take care of yourselves. breathe love and light, spread love and light, and you'll be okay. Okay, I'm sending you good energy, healing, positivity, and love. All right, take care, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.